All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakah HaKodash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, first off, I want to say Shalom to the ones that push this word out in truth and in sincerity, which are the apostles and elders on down to the brothers, right? And Shalom to the ones that endure this faith and to the very end, which are, again, the apostles and elders on down to the brothers and a few sisters. All right, so Shalom. I want to do this video. The elder apostle Tahar, pretty much did a video on this clip. Pretty much this debate that was going on, because these Hamites, as you see by the title, these Hamites, they hate the Israelites, the Nigerians, the part of West Africa, that's, Jake, that's a lot of Jake down there. Right? Israel, went there. So, as you see by this picture even, this man right here, that's a Jake. Right? He's from Nigeria. That's a Jake. You see by the way he talks, his his attitude, the way, even the way he's dressed. That's a straight up Jake. You can tell, the spirit resonates. That's an Israelite. Meanwhile, the woman that was, they was saying how they look down on Nigerians because why? They know that they're Israelites. And then you had a Ethiopian, a Cushite, right? They was all, talking down on Nigerians. Why? Because, again, this goes into the parable of Lazarus, right? The dogs that lick the womb. They feed off of our oppression and they hate, Israelites. That's why we tell you Jakes, to stop flocking unto that Islam, this other, these other religions that these heathens are in, because they do not give a shit about y'all. They don't care about y'all Jakes. Why don't y'all have your own ice cream parlors? Why don't you have your gas stations, your pizza places? Where are y'all at? Right? The lowest job opportunity that they might give y'all in those places is at least a delivery driver, and that's it. And even them, they might even be, heathens. Right? So, again, this guy right here, that's a Jake. And that man right there, and that woman, right? Those two, those are heathens, right? And this Ethiopian, this Cushite was trying to say that he's the lost tribe of Israel. No, you are not, right? That's false. As Elder Apostle Tahar, stated, that is false. You are a Cushite. You're Ethiopian. You're not Israel. These heathens are trying to be Israelites. These people that run this society, Job 9 verse 24, they trying to be Israelites. They're trying to be us, and they know they can't. Right? It's failing dramatically. You can see this guy right here, saying that he's an Israelite. This guy right here, you obviously see, that's a heathen. Even the way he talks, the way he gives off that demonic, aura. Right? Both of them. Him and that woman. That woman is a Hamite. And that man, that's a Cushite. They're heathens. You're not Israelites. So, but that's a distinct difference, by the spirit. Because once you see this man, that's a Jake. That is a straight up Israelite. So, this is Matthew 5 and 13. It says, "Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?" Right? So who is that talking to? That's talking to Israel. We're the salt of the earth. We add flavor to this place. We add flavor to everything. And what you just saw, that man, you know, the Jake, the Nigerian, that's a straight up Jake. And you see even the way he was talking, even the movements, he had flavor to it, right? We add flavor to everything. And even if we don't, you will still see in the spirit that it's a Jake. That's why, these other camps, you know, you got other camps out there, that go by skin color. You got other camps that is going by, black people. That's why we say the hell with black people, right? We don't give a damn about black people. We give a damn about the Israelites, right? Ezekiel 33. We got to warn the Israelites from their wicked ways. We don't want black people. We want Israelites. And that could be anybody, right? As far as skin color wise, you even have dark people, again, that are heathens or could be an Edomite. But then you could have probably the most lightest person, the most whitest looking person that's an Israelite. It's a Jake that comes down by the camp sometime, he's from the islands, right? He looks like a pure, white person. But you can still see, even in looks, you can still see it's a Jake. He is straight up Jake. The security guard that worked for CVS, right by the camp. He like a pure white person, that's working for security. But that was a Jake. He had everything going. That was a straight up Jake. That's why you gotta walk by the spirit. Right? Slightly paraphrasing, you gotta walk by the spirit. So this is Genesis 32:12. And thou saidest, I will surely do thee good and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude, right? So it cannot be numbered. The sand of the sea, that's Israel. And sand is what? A bunch of little miniature rocks. You can't number that. You can't number each rock in sand. So why can you not number it? Because we are mixed. We're mixed among other nations. But they are still Israelites, right? There are still Israelites, pretty much everywhere. You'll have, a heathen nation, but you'll have Israelites mixed among them. You'll have Israelites mixed among, Esau, right? It's, the sand of the sea, it cannot be numbered. That's why it cannot be numbered. And that's the problem with these, other camps. They're going by numbers. They're numbering. You see one black person, you automatically, oh yeah, that's okay. Well, they're black. White skin. Oh yeah, they're Edomite. Get on down the street. When you will never know, because it could be a Jake, and that black person could be a heathen, or even could be an Edomite. Right? You see them Hamites, them Hamites, the Philistines, them Egyptians, right? Prime example, Moses the Egyptian, right? But he was an Israelite. You had them tall, dark Egyptians, them tall, dark Philistines, and they even had giants like Goliath. And you can't tell me that those are Israelites, because they're not. Those are heathens, right? Those are heathens. But then, even at that time, you still had Jake mixed among these other nations, and even served the other nations' gods, right? Because they believed, some even believed that they were those nations. So, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, and Shalom.